Good morning. Look at that. Oh, I guess I shouldn't. Well, it's kind of cold, so I was going to shut my door, but just in case Bruce, I guess, wants to come out, which I don't think he's going to get out of bed. So I was working on this yesterday, and I don't know. I still got a corner down there to work on. I worked outside until it got dark, and then I just crawled in bed because I was so tired. And look at, I got this. I did a lot over here. Ooh, it's cold outside. So, like, I've been leveling it off. There's a couple things down there that I'm going to leave until spring, and then I'll transplant them in the spring. And then the same thing with that's a pink echinacea. I think there's 2 of them right there. I'll transplant those in the spring as well. And then I don't know what I'm doing with this this Elysium or whatever yet. So, but I'm gonna move the topsoil over here after I get it, because it's got like there's still like a bunch of seeds and stuff. So, I'm gonna do that. And then back here, make sure cow don't hear me. I had to give up a whole bunch of sunflowers to Norma so she would stop mooing at me while I was working. Ooh, that sun is bright. Bright, bright, bright. But I finally made it to basically the edge. Look how nice that is mowed over there. I really like seeing that. That looks so good. Maybe those people were here yesterday. I was hoping that they would mow theirs too. That'd be cool. But, whatever. I still have all this sunflowers to work on. I'm going to cut down a bunch more today. And then I was working on those 4 o'clock seeds, and I got a lot of that done. Filled my wagon 3 times of debris and emptied it. Oh, I forgot to cover man. That's that rosemary. I mean, it can get a little cold, but darn it, I've been trying to cover it. I moved it and tried to cover it a little bit, darn it. And then I forgot to cover it last night after I moved it. Because I was kind of like, I didn't get the chance to sweep. I got too tired and went to bed. So I was like, too tired. And I've been fiddling with this. I don't have enough sticks. That's what I've decided. Oops. Why is oh, there we go. I don't know why it's sitting lopsided. I've been working in this, trying to redo this. I need more crazy sticks. I'm trying to use, like, these straight ones are just not working for me. So I need more crazy ones. I don't know when I'll get a chance to go look for some, so I'm just going to have to hold off on that. But I also, do you see what I mean by it's a wagon? Except for those stupid purple wheels. I hate that they're purple. I wish that I could just get the paint off of them. I like them when they're rusty looking. But I have one that's rusty looking. But see, I could do 2 wheels. I'm just going to be able to, I have 3 wheels. One is just completely rusted, like old, and looks cool. And then there's these 2 purple ones that were given to me that I've just been kind of waiting for the paint to come off, and the paint is not coming off. So I don't know I'm going to leave them like that until I get, when I'm really super bored and I don't have anything to do, which will probably be like next to never. So probably they'll just remain purple. I don't want to spray paint them. My daughter's like, just spray paint them brown. I'm defeating the purpose. Because I think they've been painted a couple times. Because I can see white. I think they used to be white. And they would just be so... People, don't spray paint rusty, cool stuff. Like, okay, but I am going to spray paint the Eiffel Tower. Because that's not like old, rusty, cool stuff. Wagon wheels are old, rusty, cool stuff. So there's, a difference there. And I pulled in a bunch of the black plastic border edges. I still have this whole row back here to pull up. There's some deer prints, but I can't tell because I didn't really sweep, so I don't really try to go off the tracks. Any fresh tracks, because that kind of looks fresh, but, and there's like a little bit left in this, on that back row. I got really tired, but then all that stuff, remember, all of my, flower beds are bordered in that stuff, and it's not like great, and it's just temporary. But I don't want them to just fall apart and be a waste. So I pull them up. I only put them out in the spring. And then, so this will be my second and third year using them. Because some of them I got the first year and some I got the second year. And I just stack them inside these containers right here. So that they remain... like the winter, the freeze they'll just explode into plastic pieces everywhere. I don't want that. But I temporarily need them until I have enough rocks bordering my garden. See, until I have enough of these. And even though I do put them in here, sometimes it's just to hold up my rocks aren't big enough, or like one of these days, I'll be able to do like a second layer of rocks. Maybe I can do like a little border of chicken wire or something. And then you put the rocks in between. And then move the big rocks to like, because a lot of these rocks are small. So eventually I can use those for that. But that is like so far in the future, it's ridiculous. I try to plan a little ahead, but dang, we're not talking a decade. Like, eventually when I don't have much left to do out here, I can, critique and make stuff a little cooler, to look at. See, I like standing here now. I think that looks good. If I had 2 posts in the back to get that snowboard up on it, that will look good. And then I have that waterboard, that 5150. I don't know where I'm going to put that yet, but it's going out here too, because that'll look cool. I got to get those sunflowers down because that's making my yard look trashy. It's just looking trashy. I really let it go this year, these sunflowers. Like, this is the worst I've ever done. Absolute worst. I need better planning. Every year I learn from my mistakes. Gotta have better planning next year. If Norma is next door, I'm gonna cut them down way earlier next year. And start feeding them to her at a lot sooner rate than what I've let them go to. Because if I had done that instead of wanting people to have them and not realizing that unless I seed them for them, they don't want it. They don't want to come do the work to get the seeds. They don't want to come even hand pick the ones that they want. They don't want to do that. So, I don't know. I'm just going to give them to Norma next year if she's still here. I hope she is. I hope she is, because she is a fun cow. All right, well, ooh, it's cold. I'm wearing a lap blanket for a moo-moo because my robe just wasn't going to be warm enough. It's like 30 degrees right now. And it's cold, 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 cold. I don't really like these glass jars. I bought them like in Central Point when I lived there, and at the time they fit in this little decor thing that I had. They weren't together, they were separately. And there's a set of yellow ones too. And they were like $1 a piece. And I just have no use for them. And I keep trying to use them as decor everywhere, but it doesn't work. So I've tried to give them away too. Nobody will bring that. So, I don't know. Those will come out. But those concrete things, the reason why I don't use those as stepping stones is because I broke my jaw on that purple one. My dad made these for me, and they are so slippery. Like slippery. And I did use them for a long time until I fell. And never again. That was years and years and years ago. But so they're just decor now. And then I left my fig tree outside because I'm letting the leaves fall off of it because it's a mess in the garage. Still have to work on these seeds. And just doing more cleanup out here. Trying to prepare for winter so that it looks good. All right, if it's a nice day, maybe I'll go for a walk. Yesterday was absolutely stunning, but I needed to get as much as I could possibly get done. So I concentrated on that. All right, bye guys. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it.